Hey guys, if you don't know yet, my name is Kilroy, and you're watching MAKO-TV. Wake the fuck up, it's the news.
Brought to you by Airsoft Today, World Airsoft News.
If you don't really got our first story, you're obviously not a real steel enthusiast, you just like us because we do airsoft, but we also like real steel. But Chris Costa of Magpul Dynamics, Magpul's training line, they train people from law enforcement to military to civilians on proper weapons handling, but he's leaving Magpul. Before that, Travis Haley left before him, and he's got his own little line of videos now that he's also doing. So that's two guys from Magpul Dynamics, the training line, who now have their own series of training videos and that kind of thing. So jump on over to Airsoft Today, check out the story, I'll put the link in the description. Our next story is for mainly the guys on the MAKO team and any other World War II enthusiasts, or World War I for that matter. The Airsoft company from Japan, KTW, has created the Lee Enfield 303 bolt-action sniper rifle replica. It's pretty badass. If I had the money and the time and the gear for it, I would buy it to match the gear to get the loadout, because that's what we're about. But I don't, because it's about 134,000 yen, or $12.75-ish US dollars for this badass looking gun. It's bolt action. I don't know how many rounds it holds. They don't have a lot of information on it, but I'll put the link in the description along with the story. Get over there, check it out, and see if you want one. Third story today is about a company called O'Clock. Now you're like, wait, O'Clock? Yeah, they make watches and that kind of thing. Their newest product is Camouflage O'Clock. They have an OD, a tan, and a foliage-esque gray-green watch that you wear on your hand. They're waterproof, really pliable, but they sold out like that. So I'll go ahead and put the link in the description. It looks pretty badass, pretty high speed. So check it out, see if you want one. Keep an eye out, maybe they'll come back into stock. Our next story is going to plug some of our own stuff. If you missed last week's series of videos, we went to Oklahoma, Milsim Events, very awesome event, Battle for Liberty, on Camp Gruber. It was a dual mount facility. Badass, multi-story buildings, not much else to ask for. Then, even with the awesome video we got, they're going to step it up next year. That's MSC standard. They start one year, give you an awesome game. The next year they step it up, and they step it up, and they step it up. This year was OK Invasion number 6. They had APCs, deuces, tanks, and fucking helicopters. I was sitting there on guard duty, helicopter came in, guys deployed and took off again. I mean, it was badass. So, events by Milsim Event, you're going to want to check them out. We're going to have an upcoming series on Milsim Event and just Milsim in general. They're really into what we're doing, so we're going to give them a segment, put their logo on some stuff, really just promote the shit out of Milsim, what we love to do, the way it should be played. So any event you hear us talk about by Milsim Event, MSE, milsimevent.com, hosted by Frosty and Claymore. It's going to be a badass event. You're not going to want to waste your money spending $300, $400 on a limited event on an, okay, AO. Check out Milsim Event. It's right here in the Midwest. If you're on the West Coast, the East Coast, who gives a shit? It's right in the fucking middle. You can get here lickety-split. So anyway, enough plugging, milsimevent.com, but make sure you subscribe, keep an eye out, because there's more stuff from them and us coming down the pipe. That's all I got for this episode of MAKO-TV. Be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button. Make us feel good and tingly inside and tickle our fucking combat cocks. If you missed our last few videos, we got a review right here of the SEMA Glock 18, or CM030, whatever you want to call it. Over here we got the review of our GoPro camera. So go ahead and check them out, guys. Give them a like, give them a favorite. Hook us up. Make us feel good on our combat cocks. But until next time, mags out, safety's on. Psych! Got one more thing for you guys. MSC, their op, Reindeer Games number 10 at Fort Hood, a triple mount site, Fort Hood Military Base in Texas. Registration opens this Friday, 6 o'clock. They're working on getting the price lowered even lower for everybody. Make sure to bring a toy for the Marine Corps Toys for Tots charity foundation thing-bop. Bring a toy, bring your registration fee, sign up this Friday, 6 p.m., Reindeer Games number 10, milsimevents.com. See you there.
Milsim!